Hey, hi everyone, this is Shantha here. Thank you for all the love and support shown towards our earlier podcast on our book Shall We Dance. Now, we're going to launch a new podcast series called 3M with Shantha, which is going to focus on the mobile app Shall We Dance. Looking forward for the same kind of support and love from you all. Thank you so much. Looking forward to meet all of you in the podcast series.
Hi, my name is Shantha and I'm in grade 8 and I've been doing Bharatanatyam for 7 years and I love doing Bharatanatyam because I'm very passionate about it.
Hi everyone, this is Shantha and welcome to 3M with Shantha. I have one of the biggest chapters called Adavus and it has about 300 subtopics. So I don't think I'll be able to do justice if I cover all of this in one video. So let's welcome Ram and talk about it in our subsequent videos. First, let me welcome Ram to know about Adavus and the introduction to Adavus, which is in our chapter 14 of the book and in the app. Please welcome Ram.
Hey, so we are on to the biggest in the app.
The biggest chapter in the app called Adavus. I know it has about 200 subtopics. So let's, I'll keep prompting you with the questions as we go over in our upcoming videos. So I want to begin with asking you about the introduction to Adavus and how many Adavus are there, what is Adavu, and all of those in this series.
So if you remember in one of our earlier discussions when we spoke to Dr. Surikala and Chandana and to Naina Shastri, they said Adavus literally are the building blocks for any Bharatanatyam dancer. There are Bharatanatyam dancers who have taken close to 1 to 2 years just doing Adavus and practicing them to perfection because that will be the base for them to move on for the business.
Absolutely.
So it starts with the namaskara, then there is the stanakas, then there are postures which basically use how they stand, how they move. So these are, think about it like warming up before the actual performance. But then they are trying to get to such a stage that it actually gets committed to muscle memory.
Wow.
That is the extent of coverage that we have done. And we have talked about components of how does the Tattadavus do, how does the Nadadavus do. So literally this is Mettadavu, Natadavu, Turaladavu, Taniladavus. So these are literally talking about, it starts with the movements of the legs and then they go into the movements of the hands synchronized with the legs and each of them is set to a specific Tala and they do it in 3 speeds.
Wow.
And there is a lot of mathematics around it when you look at it. So you will find that some of them have got 4 sets, some of them have got 8 steps, some of them have got 12 and then it basically alternate. So there is a Tala Shuddhi which comes in, which basically is for their ability to move with the type of pace at which they need to do, keeping in touch with the rhythm of the rhythm pads or the symbols which they use from the network. So that is the level of details we have observed.
And that you've covered.
We have covered every step of that.
And these postures will include every part of the body, right?
Yes. So there would be Adavus which are relating to the Anga Shuddhis. The Anga Shuddhis, we have basically covered multiple parts of it, right from eye movements to head movements to shoulders to hands to waist to legs. And the extent to which we had to cover was recognizing that the smallest of the Adavus had to be taken attention. So for example, there is one where you're just looking up and literally looking up or moving your head in circles. So your ability to make your whole body in tune with the requirements of that dance as they set the pace when they go into their final performances.
Wow. That's a lot of detailing. And you also mentioned about different speeds of Adavus, right? Have you covered every speed of the Adavus in the videos?
In fact, most of the Adavus are set to all the 3 speeds, what is called as columns. So those are basically set for each of them. So again, you want videos, right?
Yeah.
So we have actually used the and these are demonstration videos because this is where you're learning or just maybe revising your parts of the dance that you have learned. So it takes you more towards, I wouldn't say perfection, but a very huge improvement in the way you can deliver it. So we have used every dance, the Adavus basically are set to the three
Mhm.
steps. So, like you demanded, we've included two of them at least this podcast.
Excellent, excellent, Ram. I think this Adavus itself is a very deep topic, and as I said, it has about 200 subtopics. So let's cover rest of it in our upcoming podcast series. And thanks for sharing about the introduction to Adavus. I think
Thank you
that's
so
a very,
much.
very great chapter.
Thanks
Thank
again.
you so much.
I'm going to do Tala.